It's no secret that I like old things, and I know a lot of you folks out there do too. So I've got a great event for you to check out that's going to be cool cars and a really cool old mansion. Joining me, Jeff Salisbury, who's the manager there at the David Davis Mansion in Bloomington. Thanks for coming here. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
We're going to look at some old cars here in a second, but you're bringing these cars and some others to the mansion. What's going on?
We're hoping to get at least 100 cars there on Saturday. The event runs from roughly 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. And what we're doing is the mansion will be open like it always is. We're also going to have the Illinois Country Music Association will be there performing. We'll have the 33rd Illinois Voluntary Regiment Band playing as well. But the real star of the show is going to be the cars.
Well, which is actually pretty different, because usually the star is the mansion, because the David Davis Mansion is really impressive. Give me the quick elevator speech about what you guys are about at the mansion.
The mansion is the home of David Davis. He was Abraham Lincoln's campaign manager. That's his claim to fame. He helped Lincoln get elected in 1860. If it hadn't been for David Davis, there might not have been an Abraham Lincoln. So come see where it all started.
There we go. And they have really beautiful historic gardens too, with some plants and whatnot that date all the way back to the time there too. So that's amazing.
It is. It's amazing. We have the Master Gardeners in McLean County Extension Office come in, take care of the gardens for us. 1872 is like a living museum.
Ooh, yeah, it's a one-of-a-kind stop. So you need to check that out. When is the event happening?
August 4th.
I was going to say we're in trouble if it's today.
Trouble, yeah. August 4th starts at 9 o'clock. The mansion opens from 9 to 4. The car event will go in roughly 10 to 2.
This weekend, so we'll have more on that coming up. Jeff, I'm going to go talk to two of the guys over here. I've got Dusty and Daryl. Daryl, I want to talk a little bit about your Chrysler here. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
Tell me about it.
Well, it's sat for 30 years, and
what?
I hauled it home and restored it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What was it? What was the condition? Because, I mean, you see all those television shows where they find old cars and they bring them back.
Oh,
How far gone was she?
It wasn't gone. I would like to have saved it, you know, and make it original, but it was too far gone.
In that regard, but you kept the body, obviously, yeah. Right? And did some work on the interior. Our camera guy, Joe, is going over there to sneak a peek inside. Come tell me a little bit about it. You know what I love about these cars is you come in, it's got the smell of leather.
Yeah, it's all leather.
Yeah, as it is. Why this particular car? How did it call to you?
Well, my sister and brother-in-law bought a Chrysler Plymouth dealership in '53. This is a '58. And I kind of like the Mopars, so that's kind of stuck with them.
It's a Chrysler, and what was the model?
This is a 300D.
Okay, from '58.
Yeah, they only made these for 10 years.
This is really now. This is a really cool color.
Yes.
One of the things that grabs you was this the actual? Was that the original color?
Yeah, it's called Tahitian Coral.
That's pretty. That's something special. Why'd you do this?
That's my hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did amazing work.
I like old cars.
Yeah, a lot of people do too, and they're going to come see it this weekend. All right, Daryl, you stick here. I want to go talk to Dusty real quick now. The big question inside. Heather and I were both fans of Dallas. Did you watch that show in the 80s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This reminds us of Jock's car. I mean, is that the same vintage?
Probably would be. It's a '79, the last of the big tanks.
Yeah.
Came with a factory CB, Cartier clock, moonroof, 8-track player, all the goodies that Lincoln provided in that year.
A Lincoln Continental, and you said '79?
Yes.
Wow. And you know, this is, I call these cars, because of their considerable size, I call them land yachts.
They are. Right? They are. They literally are. It rides better than our 2017 Lincoln, believe me.
Oh, yeah. You know that. Are you a Lincoln connoisseur?
Not really. You know, I just decided I wanted a tank to drive to the coffee shop, and this is my tank.
I am really jealous. This is my kind of car. I love this. Tell me how you got into this and why you do it, because I mean, and people can come and see this weekend. I mean, what's your inspiration here?
Well, I just love old cars and old tractors. Got too many tractors and too many cars, but anyhow, I've got a Model A coupe at home with a rumble seat. I've got too many Cub tractors, and I just enjoy the old things. I guess it's my vintage. It's the things that I grew up with. And so, you know,
sure.
I feel comfortable with them, and I appreciate them.
I think you're a little young for the Model A, aren't you?
Well, it's about 2 years older than I am, is all.
Okay, all right. So maybe close. Maybe when you were a kid, right?
Yeah.
I love it. These are great cars. You're going to be there this weekend?
I plan on it, yes.
Okay, this is really great. So here's the information that you can see right now for the Antique Auto Show that's coming up. Jeff, you've got the details. When can people start coming up?
Just get there at 9 o'clock in the morning.
And how long does it go?
We'll go till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The mansion stays open 9 to 4, Wednesday through Saturday.
And it's going to be really great. And the car show is Saturday, right?
Saturday, right.
Okay.
Roughly 10 to 3.
And so you get to come see all these classic cars, tour the historic mansion, the gardens. This is a one-of-a-kind thing to do this weekend. The weather's supposed to be great, so head on up, right?
Absolutely. We appreciate it.
Jeff, thanks for your time. We
My
appreciate
pleasure.
it. Yeah.